this was in vain? Bro. Bro. You know, Coochie out the queen, put her Hulu on his butt. Focus now, we getting money.
Put the money on the table, check please.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Now all of them died.
Hello, Trinity.
Careful. What is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
How do you think I call my horse, you dumb fuck? Man.
Some gay shit, bruh.
Ja. Ka. Go. Go. Slowly. Nice and slow.
Where are you headed? Come back. We need to talk.
Oh yes, that ointment of yours is a gift from heaven. Now they only ate when there's a elegant, clean flavor, light.
Oh, I look like I'm just nutting, huh? Look, check me out.
Just nothing.
No, my dad walked by and he looked at the game I was playing and I was like, huh? It was. But, you can hit me in the head and I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna hit you in the face with a sword.
Would you repair a few things?
Guten Tag, mein Freund. Komm herein.
I'd like to discuss.
Sehr gut. I can agree to that. Vielen Dank. Es war mir eine Freude, mit dir Geschäfte zu machen, mein Freund.
That man just spoke a bunch of gibberish at me. I wonder what armor he has in this.
Was willst du?
Show me you.
Maybe next time then.
That way, you'll keep an eye on it. And you'll even have someone to carry home.
That shit is fucking loud.
What?
The music, I'm just walking around and then it's fucking.
Looks like that must cost as much as a.
In Cyberpunk? Oh.
No. I might start playing it again though.
Go for it. What else you guys are doing in that game?
Cyberpunk? I have a whole DLC.
Like as big as the original game type DLC?
Probably not. But it's pretty
Oh,
big.
but like something like that, you know?
Christ, wounds! Watch out with that horse!
Yeah, something a little bit like that.
Oh, alright.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
New web.
I don't think I could talk to this bitch anymore.
Easy.
Is it a bitch
Nice
you're
and
talking
slow.
to, like, in the game or in real life?
In real life,
That bad?
she don't fuck with LeBron.
It's gotta be up those stairs.
Slowly. Nice and slow. Whoa. Whoa.
Who are you? And what are you doing here, lad?
I'm Henry. I'm supposed to help you write a letter?
Oh, right. Kwiatoslav sent you, didn't he? And there's something you're supposed to tell us, though. Great. You know the password.
All right.
Right. A nice, polite beginning. Greetings, Master Markholz. I hope you are in good health. And good spirits. And likewise, your wife.
Never mind his old woman. Is he even married? Prick
I
like
just
that would
fucking,
bully
I
a
wanna
woman
fuck.
to death. Write this. You fucking arsehole. Release them and pay up.
You ever just hate
We'll
it?
fuck you up.
Like when you go
We
on,
can't
on
be
the
so
streets for
brutal.
like,
We
you
have
play
to
a
be
game,
more
and you're just like,
polite.
damn, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Markholz
it's
is
just
a
not,
merchant.
it's just not going
He's
good.
all
And you
about
hop in there
coin.
again, it's not
We
going.
need to, you know, sell it.
He ain't no merchant. He's a murderer. What do you think Thomas went off to see the world in his old age? He got rid of him when we started getting suspicious.
So,
I'm not gonna lie.
Thomas was a bastard anyway.
I'm just
Have you
saying
ever
we
bought
have
a game,
to stick it to Marco
add
brutally,
nostalgia,
so he
and
doesn't
then
think
like
we're afraid of it.
later been like, damn.
Bollocks. If we do
That
that,
even kinda
he'll
sucks.
think there's no talking to
Yeah.
us. We
Yeah.
have to do it with a silver
Doesn't
tongue.
it?
Suit
What game was it
yourself.
for you?
For all I care, you can just draw the fucking thing.
I'll
It'll
have
be
to look.
shit anyway.
Well, do it like I said. So, Dear Master
guess what game it
Markhold,
was for me?
I hope this
What?
letter finds you in good spirits.
Ninja Gaiden. It's cool, but it's just like, it's too much. When I played the game, it was simple.
Greetings. I trust that this correspondence will find you in good health. Done. Next.
We are writing to you about a serious matter
That's
concerning
okay.
our deal.
That you fucked us over on, you cheating scum.
Would you please let me compose this letter?
All right, forget I spoke.
Now, where was I? I am writing to you in regards to a serious matter concerning our deal, which
Good night,
did not
my
exactly
friend.
go well.
Good night.
Take care. Nah.
We are writing to you in good faith that we can resolve this misunderstanding, which was surely unintentional. What's next?
Right. What was it I wanted?
To get to the point?
Why don't you get to the door and fuck off? If you keep sticking your nose in, we'll never get it written.
We'll never get it written if you don't get to the point. But suit yourself, I'll shut up.
So, it didn't end up well. We would like, no, like this. We expect from you some remedy that will lead to improving things for both sides. If you refuse, it will lead to some deep shit, misfortune.
What did that fella actually do to you?
You'll find out. Sometime, maybe.
Write and it'll all become clear.
All right. I'm writing. We ask you to rectify the situation to the satisfaction of both sides in this dispute. Your refusal, on the contrary, would result in your own downfall. Written. Next.
All right. Write this. Let our mates go free. Otherwise, we'll go to the powers that be and then kick your arse for you. Or your backside, or something polite.
Finally.
Free our captive brothers. Otherwise, we shall report your dishonesty to King Sigismund, and he shall see to your prompt punishment. Ah! Carry on.
Why? Once they return to us safe and sound, we'll clear off and you'll never see us again. And your secret will be safe.
Ha! You don't really believe he'll let us go just like that?
Why not? If we disappear, he'll be out of danger. Him and his silver.
He'll be safe as long as he kills us.
Shut up, you idiot.
You shut up, you fool.
What was that about Silver?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. I heard you.
All right, tell him. It don't matter now anyway.
Us and Markhold made a deal. We stole silver for him. He took it out of the region and flocked it and gave us a cut.
Except he never actually paid us, the bastard.
So we started to set aside a bit of everything we nicked. Selling raw silver here in the city ain't exactly safe, but you can manage if you do it little by little.
Except that fucker Markhold got wind of it, took our mates captive, and won't let them go till we give it all back to him.
You didn't have to tell him that. What if he shits himself and scarp us?
Don't worry, he's a good lad. He'll help us and he'll be rewarded. Isn't that right?
Of course you're right. I'm in with you. Silver is lovely.
What do you want me to write then?
As soon as our mates come back safe and sound, we'll clear off and you'll never see us again.
Once our brothers have returned to us safe and sound, we shall vanish from these parts, and you shall never hear from us again. Done.
Maybe some polite parting?
Like, go fuck yourself, shitbag.
We can't put that in the letter, surely. That's definitely not done. We'll do it politely. Yours trustingly in your wise decision, the Mining Brotherhood.
With our regards and trust in your wisdom, the Brothership of Miners. That's that. The letter is finished.
Great. Give it to me so I can seal it and have it delivered. We are grateful for your help.
We are. And we're sorry for what we have to do now.
Can't we just let it be?
He knows too much. What if he goes to the bailiff?
I'd be no good
you
to
could
him
do this.
anyway. Does he know about our camp on Sukov Hill? Kurva. I shouldn't have said that.
You must be the biggest idiot in the region. There's no way we can let him go now.
Fuck. Yeah. Sorry, lad. You're out of luck, I'm sad to say.
Why are you laughing? Have you gone mad?
You two want to kill me? Are you serious?
We've been breaking rocks all our life. They're a lot harder than a bloke in a bit of armour.
Maybe so. But rocks don't usually fight back with iron, do they?
If I hit you hard enough, you'll shatter as well.
Cut it out. He's right. We're no match for him.
What now then? Will you let me go?
What if we pay you extra? We might still need you.
After you just wanted to kill me? What do you want?
For you to take the letter to Markholt and give it to him.
Are you mad? You don't believe him, do you?
Oh, I believe he could kill us. Well, will you help us?
Rather kill you.
I fucking told you! To hell with you! You wanna try me?
What? What?
Talking about Dylan.
What about him?
Said you were talking to him last night.
Yeah, but what about it?
James swear to God, does everybody got a boyfriend? No, he hasn't.
Fuck yes, nigga, he's got probably two.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
He's not the one with the shirt. So what? He didn't even look at it.
Damn it.
I renew. Fine-tempered nail.
But I have to make
Clap them in the pillory.
You almost ran me over! You have a kind master,
Who goes there? What are you poking around that door for, eh?
My fault.
Greetings. Good thing you're here. I was just about to close.
You're right. That's my fault.
Nothing allowed here. That's
I
it.
understand.
Oh, no.
Good day to you.
I'm sorry.
What?
What are you doing? Please, you leave me alone. God, please!
Calm down.
Don't fight
You
me.
won't come.
Oh, that's
No.
fine.
You're like.
Chill out.
Or Eastman.
What brings you here?
My fault.
Herbal brew you sent me. My shoulders feel a lot better.
Herbal brew.
Careful.
Pots! Pots for sale.
thought I wouldn't see him. But he doesn't know me.
Tried to steal, did he?
Aye. But I caught him just...
Man, fuck it.
Looks like got some.
Damn it! That door's supposed to be
Complaining he couldn't feel his left arm. And that he was digging
Where the hell are you?
You're right, I'm in the wrong area. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do.
I never want to see you here again without permission.
Respect.
Leave that door. You've no business here.
Oh.
Stop right there. I was given a letter to... A letter? Oh.
Oh, that simple.
Servus, guter Mann.
I'm looking for Master Markold.
Das bin ich. What do you want? Spit it out, I've no time to waste.
This pair of bastards forced me to write a threatening letter to you for them. And when I refused, they tried to kill me.
Das ist schrecklich. It's enough to make you scared to go outside these days. And that letter you told me about? Well, what was in it? What I mean is that I don't understand why anyone would want to blackmail ausgerechnet me.
That doesn't matter now, noble sir. The two toe rags are already dead.
It doesn't matter, you say? Why did you come here then?
Well, I just wanted to let you know, if they wanted something from you, you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Aha. Schön. Thanks. Here's a bit of coin in token of my gratitude and apology for those idiots dragging you into this nonsense. Take care.
How are your knees? Feeling better?
Oh, yes. That ointment of yours is a gift from heaven. I really ache when there's a...
Nice and slow.
Whoa!
Good day to you. Take a look around, but no funny business, eh? Why are you wasting my time? What would you like, straight?
Let's talk about the...
All right.
Is this enough?
That's more like it. Just a bit more and we can shake hands. You see? I knew we'd make a deal. Excellent. It was a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Be careful. It isn't safe around here. What would you like?
What do you have for... Let's talk...
Aye. Aye.
What do you have for...
What can you do? Maybe next time then.
What's the hold up? Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain?
I think I'm just gonna head to bed, Diablo.
The lot of you are pussies. Nah, have a good one, bro.
I got a shame, me good child. Eyes are starting to get heavy there.
You said you
So
needed
I
some
thought
help with
I'd get a
something.
little bit of a
What's
rest,
going on?
I do.
Something's happened.
Get a bit of shy.
A real
So I'll
mess.
see you tomorrow, yeah, my good
And I need
mate.
help from someone reliable.
Alright, have a good one.
What is it?
When I was fishing around
Alright,
for
have
information
yourself
about
a jolly
Liechtenstein,
sleep, my good mate.
I cast the net a bit too wide. And one of the servant girls I questioned was just found dead.
You think she was killed because of you?
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't be asking you for help.
I'll help you. Tell me all about it. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She was an ordinary, pretty girl. She worked as a maid. I heard they found her all hacked up, tossed somewhere by the town wall. Oh, folk in town are saying it was absolute slaughter. They took the body to the morgue by the St. Peter and St. Paul cemetery.
I'll go take a look at her. See if I can find anything.
I think that would be for the best. Though, I don't think it'll be a very pretty sight. You can ask the gravedigger for details. He'll know the most.
When did you last see the girl?
Around a week ago?
And did you notice anything suspicious about her?
Not at all. She was always cheerful, lively. She was looking forward to a dance. Though I'm afraid she won't be dancing ever again.
What was Alice trying to find out for you?
She always brought me the freshest gossip overheard from her master. And lately, what the other maids in town were saying.
And did you learn anything important from her? Something someone would kill her for?
That's the thing. All she brought me was gossip. Who was cheating on who wasn't going to confession, those sorts of things. So you'll have to figure out the rest for yourself.
Do you think there could be something bigger behind the murder?
I don't know. Maybe she just got caught up in something. But it's strange. Why would someone do her like that? That's the kind of thing you do when you want to send someone a message.
Why did you ask me in particular for help?
Because you're the only one I know here.
Uh-huh.
But don't take it the wrong way. I'm actually glad it's you. You're pretty reliable. Not even D.i.l.l.i.g.a.f would be of much help to me here.
Uh-huh. Thanks. What about your other girls? Are they all right?
Yes, fortunately. I'm careful enough to keep them pretty much in the dark about my plans. That's why Alice's death shocked me so much.
What are you gonna do next?
I'd like to ask the others if they noticed anything suspicious. If someone is following them and the like, but...
But you don't want to scare them.
I'm scared myself. For them. Maybe nobody knows about them yet. If someone was to follow me, I could give them away. And I can't risk that. I don't want anyone else to die because of me.
What if I go and see them?
They don't know you, Henry. You'd only scare them. I'll figure something out. In the meantime, find out everything you can about Alice.
I know everything I need.
Good. Go to that graveyard, talk to the gravedigger, and take a look at that poor girl's body. In the meantime, I'll try to find out more. Then we'll put it all together, and I'll be damned if we can't come up with something.
Slowly. Nice and slow. Whoa! Not your day, eh?
Aye, that's right. Good old pillory.
How's it going? I expect that's not very comfortable on your back.
Fuck my back. I can hardly feel it anymore. But recently, some joker passed by and put a dead fish in my breeches. So you don't end up here too.
My, what a beautiful place.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow. Whoa!
Oh, good people. How about this poor wretch? Boy, we're crippled.
Fuck that. Sorry, homeless man. The game's not very nice and won't let me drop money very appropriately. And I'm not dropping you 4,000 groschen.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Knows that people have enough work of their own.
How's your Wi-Fi doing, Trinity? If you can hear me.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
I'm sorry. Is there any specific reason? Like, is like something telling your dad that like they're doing maintenance, or like are they just like, there's nothing we can do?
Good day to you. Till we meet again.
So, let's see what we have here. My God. Someone really did a number on her. Ugh.
That's stupid.
They ripped open her entire belly. And they didn't stop there. There must have been buckets of blood. Anyway, what else do we have? Her face is a little bruised and cut, but nobody cut her there. But she has a dark ring around her neck. Was she strangled? The murderer must have had pretty strong hands, and her hair is all matted with blood and hacked off. Don't even know what color it was. The murderer must have wanted her to suffer, so he started ripping her hair out. Sick bastard. Her lips are bloody, but nothing more. Tongue's still in place. But if he killed her for blabbing, I reckon he'd have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? These are more like chops than cuts. Somebody must have taken a sword to her. Knife wounds would be smaller, and an axe would have made a bigger mess. But it couldn't have been a long sword. It would have been clumsy. It was something shorter and nimbler. God, that madman cut off both her breasts and bits of flesh. What did he do with it all afterwards? Did he really keep all the pieces? Nobody could be that sick, could they?
I'm sorry, Trinity.
Just some scratches and bruises, that's all. The killer probably surprised her. She didn't even have time to defend herself. So, the murderer must have awfully strong hands, because he strangled her and left a dark ring around her neck. Then he took a short sword or saber and started hacking at her. She's missing parts of her torso, but they aren't by the body. He also cut off most of her hair. He cut off her breasts, but left her tongue, and left her lying there for all to see. To send a message, maybe? Or a warning? Only if it was a warning for telltales, he would have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? I don't know why he killed her. I don't think it's because of Catherine.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
You must be the local gravedigger.
That's right. They call me František. At least them that can speak do.
I'm Henry.
Greetings, Henry. What do you need?
That dead girl you have in the morgue. Alice.
You've seen her?
Damn.
Poor thing. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Do you know anything about her?
She's gone to meet her maker. What more do you want to know? You want to take away a piece of her? Well, you can't. Not a hair off her head, a bloody scrap of cloth, or a thumb. You hear?
I don't want to take anything. I need to find something out.
Like what exactly?
Who killed her?
Why?
I'm in service of the Lords of Lipa. I'm to find out who was responsible for this murder.
What do the Lords of Lipa care about a dead girl?
Truth be told, not much. But it's at the request of her master.
Ah, that makes more sense. At least someone is trying to sort this out. The others weren't so lucky. It's true that Lumiere ain't shown no interest in her yet. I wouldn't expect that from him no more.
Who's this Lumiere? Another one of those gawkers and collectors?
No, no. He actually tried to help.
Help? How?
Well, he was investigating them others.
Right. You said she wasn't the first.
Aye. We had a couple of similar cases. Lumiere said they was all killed by the same murderer.
And who is this Lumiere?
He used to work for the local bailiff. I think he knew the first one what was killed, but that was a long time ago.
Do you remember how many girls were killed?
You mean you don't know nothing about it? Here, even the sparrows are squawking about it.
I haven't been in Kuttenberg very long.
I see. There's been one every few weeks for the past year.
Do you know where the last one got killed?
I heard some talk about it when they brought her here. But what do you want to do there?
Look for clues. Footprints, blood, anything.
That can help you?
That's worth a try.
I heard she was killed by the town walls, close to the Hole in the Wall, a dodgy tavern in the Hoprink neighborhood.
Thanks. What's this Lumiere got to do with this?
Well, like I told you, he used to work for the bailiff. I think he was a scribe.
A scribe keeps records in the Black Chronicle. Though I've never heard of one doing his own investigations.
Well, the old bailiff wasn't all that interested in the common folk. But Lumiere, he was quite helpful. Folk heard about it and went to him with whatever was troubling them.
I'd like to speak with Lumiere. Do you know where I can find him?
At his home in Bohemia Street, that's near the church. You won't find him at the bailiff's no more. I don't know exactly why, though. Seems he had some quarrel with the bailiff.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
It's my pleasure. Especially helping someone from the land of the living again. Actually, wait a mo. Speaking of the living, there's a girl what comes here and grieves over that dead maid. I think her name is Barbara.
And do you know where I could find her?
She said she serves in one of the burgers' houses. So either there or in the morgue with that poor dead girl.
Thanks again, Master Gravedigger.
God be with you, good sir.
Bro, is it really just you on Skibberty?
That's just me.
Are you Barbara? I'm told you knew Alice.
Alice.
No, we shouldn't do.
What's that?
She was almost like a sister to me. We served together for years in the same house. Why'd you ask? Who are you?
I'm trying to find out who did this to her. I'm afraid the killer might want to go after my friend as well.
Oh, I understand.
Who did you serve?
Our master is a local merchant. He is trying his hand at trading wine.
How did Alice get along with your master?
Fine. Just like with everyone. Our master is a bit strict, but he's fair.
What's his name? Can I speak to him?
Why? But you can't see him anyway. He's on a trade trip to Prague.
It occurred to me that maybe he could have done it.
He couldn't. He was gone when it happened. He hadn't been home in several weeks. And besides, why would he kill them others too? He never even knew them.
I heard about that.
I bet you'd be farting.
And also about Lumiere.
Well,
I'd be for.
you're interested. Go and see him. Maybe you'll catch him sober enough to talk sense.
Do you know of any suitors she might have had?
I know she was seeing someone. Why?
I'd like to talk to him as well.
But I don't know
You
who
put
it
your
was.
share screen in my fucking car.
Alice said He was
Well, I
rich
played
and dressed
chords,
nicely,
blah, 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 blah.
but she promised him she'd never tell anyone his name.
And you never saw him?
No.
So
never.
how would you be?
I don't even know where she met with him.
Do you know what exactly happened to Alice?
Word.
No. Nobody saw or heard nothing. One day, she just didn't come home. And then... like this.
It's awful what they did to her.
She was such a pretty girl. And that beautiful brown hair of hers. And it didn't even leave that untouched. Who could have cut off her hair like that? And why? None of it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna find who killed this girl, and then I'm gonna
I'll
cut
leave you
this
to
fucking
mourn in
man
peace
kitties
now.
off.
You're gonna beat them with the rock.
I'm doing this quest line because you remember Catherine, the blue dressed lady, the one that helped us? Well, I'm doing a quest for her
Back already?
because she's worried if she got somebody killed. And there's this lady named Alice. She is dead, but I don't think Catherine's the reason it happened. I think she just got caught up in something. But her body, I had to examine it, and I didn't see it, but Henry was talking about it. And her breasts were cut off, and her stomach was cut open, and her hair was cut up. Like somebody just desecrated somebody.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Christ, my head.
Heck, that's not
Not
really
so
cool.
loud.
I need to ask you something.
I said not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
That's some hangover. He's useless to me like this. Unless I'm willing to wait for him to sleep it off, I'll have to get him some kind of cure or potion. This should sober him up. No. Nothing like a little hair. Nothing like a little hair.
More booze.
Drink up. It'll make you feel better.
Better already. Wait, what? Who? What are you doing here? Who are you?
My name is Henry.
And what do you want from me?
We're trying to find out who killed a certain girl. And I was sent to you.
To me? What for?
Are you Lumiere from the rat house? The scribe?
I used to be. Now I'm just Lumiere the madman.
Oh, you don't look crazy.
Yeah. But I am. I see things in my head that aren't real. And then I point my finger at the wrong people. I'm the biggest madman in Gutenberg.
But I need your help.
If I were you, lad, I'd leave it be. You can't help that girl anymore, anyway. You'll just end up hurting yourself.
Come now, Lumiere.
Poor girls. Nobody was all that interested in it, except for me. We let it be in the end. We let a monster walk among us. No way.
Among us.
You can't solve this yourself.
She deserves justice. I simply can't let her killer run free.
You mean well. But you don't know what you're getting yourself into. I
Bullshit.
searched high and low. And what did I get out of it? Just mockery. What makes you think you can find out more than I did?
Because I'm stubborn. And I don't have any other choice. I'll get to the truth no matter what.
You think that will suffice?
If not, I'd have been dead long ago. Bled out from a human arrow.
All right. Talk to me. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She worked as a maid.
Maid? That fits.
Oh.
I was a maid too. As were most of the other victims. What did she look like? What did he do to her?
I think that he strangled her first, and then went at her with a longer blade and disemboweled her.
Did you notice the strangulation right away? It took me a while. Maybe you really will track him down.
Do you think it's the same murder?
Counting your girl, that makes 6 victims who were first strangled and then mutilated. If it's not all the same person, they must be collaborating somehow.
This is the 6th one. How long has he been killing?
Probably about a year now. Sometimes it takes him months, sometimes weeks. But I'm including missing girls. Stanya, Denna.
Did the dead girls have anything in common?
Aside from being pretty young girls with no proper family or background, no. I couldn't find much.
Do you think somebody is killing them because they're poor and nobody will miss them?
Certainly. If somebody killed the daughter of a local lord, no stone would be left unturned.
But why does he even kill in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe he hates women. Damn it. I feel like I'm going in circles and can't get out.
Did you have any suspects back then?
You can always find some suspect. I always dragged the most suspicious ones to the body in the morgue by force. And they threw up at the sight. Or fainted.
Couldn't it have just been an act?
Fainting? Vomiting? That's hard to act. I'd swear none of them did it.
What can you tell me about Yarka?
She wasn't the first. But thanks to her, people started taking an interest. She was a maid in a German family. By all accounts, she was a pious, polite girl. She was orphaned as a child. The priest from the Church of St. Peter and Paul, Father Prokop, raised her. They found her body tossed behind a barn at the edge of town. She was cut all the way from her neck downwards. An awful sight to behold.
Did you have any suspects?
At first, I thought the son from that family did it. The murderer is usually someone close, you know. But then I changed my mind.
Why?
Well, for one, I remembered the 2 girls before her who ended up almost the same. Besides that, when I talked to the lad, he seemed he wasn't the least bit interested in Yarka. Then his mother told me that they threw her out a week before the murder because she was a harlot who stayed out till all hours of the night. And that really surprised me, because Father Prokop had vouched for her good reputation. But who knows? Maybe he just didn't want to admit what had become of her.
And what about...
Exactly. But to tell the truth, nobody spent much time looking for it. Besides Alice, Denna was the most recent victim. It's only been a few weeks since she went missing, but I suppose nobody wanted to do any more digging.
But if her body was never found, how do you know she was killed?
Because she was the same type as the other girls. Maybe the prettiest of them all. Young, beautiful. A real live one. Lively as the devil. She was a thief. A pickpocket. I never could pin it on her, though. She always found some way to get out of it.
Maybe she robbed the wrong people and had to get out of town.
Maybe. She had a partner in crime by the name of Strunad. Quite a number. He's always sitting in the hole, boozing. When I asked him about Denna, he told me he'd rather rip his own tongue out than talk.
Do you think he'd be more forthcoming with me?
He might be. You're not known all over town like a catchpole. It's worth a try. Besides, it might still be fresh in his memory. That would be a great help.
What about Stanya?
She was an alehouse wench in a tavern of ill repute called the Hole in the Wall.
You said her body was never found. Maybe she just got out of town.
You have no idea how much I'd like to believe that. Only there was a lot of blood. Unfortunately, the investigation wasn't very successful. The Hole is a world of its own, and the people there aren't very forthcoming with information.
Did you suspect anybody?
You could suspect every second man there. Those people have nothing but thievery and deceit in their eyes. The innkeeper, Mole, definitely knew Stanya, since she worked for him. But he isn't all that chatty either.
So if I want to learn anything more, I have to ask this Mole in the hole?
Yeah, he still runs the place.
And what about the other 2 victims?
It all started with them, though nobody did much about it at the time. The first one worked as a bathhouse maid. They called her Chestnut. She'd only been in town for a short while, and nobody really knew her. so I couldn't find out anything more. The other one, Babushka, she was from Loretz. She was a maidservant, too. I also talked to her mother. She said she was really cheerful and outgoing. There were lots of suitors circling around her, but she refused them all. She knew she was pretty and knew she could do better than some farmhand.
You mean she wanted someone higher up?
That's what it sounded like. But her mother never found out who she had her eye on.
Interesting. I'll try to see what else I can find out from the mother. Where can I find her?
In the graveyard, lad. The poor woman died of grief. It's sad to say, but we can't help those two dead girls now. And they can't help us with our investigation either. There's nobody else left who could tell us anything about them.
Can you sum it all up for me?
We have 6 victims here. Unfortunately, we only know a little about the last 4. The most recent ones. Of the the next, they both, and the last, well, they all...
Good. I know everything I need to know.
When you learn something more, stop by and see me. You've aroused a bit of hope in me, lad. I hope you won't disappoint me.
So that murder would be murdering young women. What is anti-Sigma?
Father, I need to ask you a few questions.
I don't have time for theological discussions, my son.
That's not why I'm here. My name's Henry, and I wanted to ask about the murder that happened recently. Someone killed and gutted a young maidservant and left her body lying by the city walls. And I hear it's not the first time this has happened.
Another one murdered. May the Lord grant her eternal rest.
Was that native?
Why is it
He fit the description of someone who knew that. He looks like a jarhead.
Somebody is
anyway.
murdering maids here. We have to put an end to it.
Yes, yes, but those poor souls are already at God's side. And revenge never...
I don't want revenge. I want to stop more killing. That's a better reason, isn't it?
True enough. What do you need to know?
One of the other victims was a girl named Yarka. But I reckon you know that, don't you? What can you tell me about her?
About Yarka? She was an ordinary girl. She served the von Grog family.
Where did you know Yarka from?
I knew her since she was a little girl. Knew her family.
And?
I was her uncle. When my brother and his wife died, I took care of her.
You raised her? A priest with a child?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm not the first of the clergy to have a child on the side. But at least everyone knew Yarka wasn't my own daughter.
How does that even work? Did you have her with you at the presbytery?
When she was small, I could. But when she grew up, she had to go.
Oh, I was good on this part.
Look right.
Who do you think killed her?
William, that pig of Satan. He gambles in the tavern on All Saints' Day and leads the locals astray. Yarka always went there to listen to music.
Why do you think it was William? Do you have any evidence?
Evidence? He's a skirt chaser, a tool of Satan. He messes with poor girls' heads.
And does anyone else come to mind? No other man spoke with her?
No. Absolutely not.
Why don't you respect Lumiere?
That's my business. You needn't concern yourself about that. I won't tell you anything.
Come now, Father. I'm not just asking out of curiosity. This is about all the dead girls. Isn't it written in scripture? Speak up for those who have no voice.
A layman quotes the Bible to me. Fine. Lumiere accused me of her murder.
What?
Yes. He slandered me in public.
And how... What happened then?
It turned out he was deranged. How could he even think such a thing? He's finished in Kuttenberg.
I've heard enough,
feeding you
Father.
right now, Chungus.
I'll be going.
Son, I'll give you...
I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna end the stream. Like, I'm getting really bored. I'm sorry. I'm just bored. I'm gonna end the stream. Bye bye, and I love you.